New York has upheld a legal challenge aimed at stopping the deportation of people being detained under Donald Trump's new immigration policy.
President Trump has denied that the measures are a ban on Muslims and said that the plan was working out nicely. There have been protests at airports around the United States. Our correspondent Simon Clemison has this report.
Donald Trump says his ban on foreign nationals travelling to America from 7 Muslim countries is, in his words, working out very nicely. But the order has provoked protests at airports across the country. Inside, lawyers worked to free passengers being detained. Some were already on their way in when the president made the order. And they're not the only ones affected.
I've heard from colleagues in London, people are not being allowed board flights. These are CEOs of American companies who happen to have an Iranian passport, and it's insane. We're in disbelief that this is happening.
At Los Angeles airport, a 60-year-old Iranian American broke down after learning his brother, who'd come to visit him, wasn't going to be allowed in.
I don't know what I have to do. We run away from the Iran, this country. They do something like this, but we didn't know we're going to have the same situation here. I'm a U.S. citizen about 15, 20 years, and my brother didn't do nothing wrong in no place in the world, and I didn't do nothing wrong.
On the election trail, Donald Trump suggested what he said would be a complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States. He denies the measures he's now brought in, which include suspending the entire refugee program, are aimed at the Islamic faith.
It's working out very nicely, and we're going to have a very, very strict ban, and we're going to have extreme vetting, which we should have had in this country for many years.
But campaigners have already launched a series of legal actions to block his plans, and a judge has now temporarily halted moves to deport people travelling with visas who are being held at airports.
When President Trump enacts laws or executive orders that are unconstitutional and illegal, the courts are there to defend everyone's rights.
But with immigration central to Donald Trump's campaign for the presidency, he's unlikely to let up. Simon Clemison, BBC News.